Just in south of Asia lies a country, India. Everybody must have heard about it, maybe because of its size, population, or maybe by the topic everybody loves to talk about India's poverty and caste system. So let's understand what is India. According to former Prime Minister of United Kingdom Winston Churchill, Indians are beastly people with beastly religion. Similarly, according to former US President Richard Nixon, Indians are slippery and treacherous people. According to China also, Hindus are not allowed in many of those restaurants. So what is India? Since India is old and rich in history, we have decided to explore India's identity in 6 various concepts. The concept of nuclear weapons. The concept of nuclear weapons were found in ancient Indian text and religious book Mahabharata, which is also the longest poem in the world. In an interview, Oppenheimer quoted the line from Bhagavad Gita, which is called seed for the development of nuclear weapons. India as the concept of advanced science. The concept of flying machines, plastic surgery, atomic theory, and medicines are all found in ancient India. Rishi Bharadwaj, one of the ancient Indian sages, believed to be the pioneer of aviation science. In his book Yantriki Sarvasva, he wrote the concept of 3 different types of aircrafts. Aircrafts that will travel from Earth to various parts of the Earth. Second, the aircraft for interplanetary travel. And third, the aircraft for inter-universe travel. Carbon dating of this book shows that it is at least 2000 years old, which means when most of the world's civilizations were budding, Indian scientist sages were pioneering the discovery of modern science. Similarly, the plastic surgery was first performed in India by Rishi Sushruta. Today's modern doctors are still using his techniques for rhinoplasty and cataract surgery. India as the concept of spirituality. India is not only home to the oldest civilization on the earth, which is at least 100,000 years old, but also home to oldest religion on the earth. The oldest idol in this world, Kalpa Vigraha, is the form of Lord Shiva in Hinduism, whose carbon dating dates back to at least 28,000 BCE. Clearly, Hinduism is really old. India as victory. India is not only old but mighty as well. Many does not know that one of the powerful empires, Mongols, were actually defeated by India every time they attacked. India was the only country on larger Asia that remained unconquered by Mongols. Not only that, we all know how Alexander the Great returned back to Europe after reaching at India's shores. Though historians say Alexander won the war at Hydaspes Pass, but many have expressed their doubts over the claim. Why would a victor move back even after maintaining his winning streaks? Does Alexander actually lose the war, and Greek historians try to cover it up? Since there is no record of Porus's victory in India either, the matter is still debated. India as protector. India is crowned not only as the birthplace of 4 major religions in this world, but also called protector of faith. While Jews were persecuted by Europeans, India sheltered the Jews who fled their country to save themselves from persecution. Not only that, India sheltered both Zoroastrians and Tibetans as well. Today, India became the home for thousands of Zoroastrians after they fled their country from Islamic invasions. Now, India accounts for the largest population of Zoroastrians, even more than their original homeland, Iran. In 1960s, when China attacked Tibet and tried to kill Dalai Lama took shelter in India, as he calls India his mother. He still runs his government in exile in India with the help of Indian government. India as the golden bird. India was the second richest country in the world, so much that it is called the golden bird. Till 18th century, India used to control more than 23% of world trade. Continuous and barbaric looting by the British and other European powers left India in shambles. So much that India's contribution in world trade decreased from 23% to slightly more than 1% in 1947. But India is again progressing. In less than a century, they are again the third largest economy in the world and annually growing at fifth largest. India has its challenges, like every other country in the world. But India was burned, divided, looted, tortured for centuries. It fell from being a mighty power to a seeker. But India will rise again. Once Indians will be awakened. This is India.